It's the wrong show.
Oh, shit.
No, it's the right show.
Well, okay, we'll let Lee host then.
No,
Let
I
Lee
just told you it's the wrong show.
Wrong show. All right. I mean, technically, it's always been the wrong show, but hey there, viewers. Welcome
The
back
original
to.
host. Nick just bought him out.
You know what? Yeah, I just sort of copied what Lee was doing and kept going with it.
Everyone does.
Really, this is just Beer Dweebs United.
It's pretty much Beer Dorks Entitled.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah. So welcome back to Beer Analysis 101. Your host Maxwell Starr. Got our guests here tonight. We'll go see who's with us tonight in a moment here, but let's introduce what we're doing tonight, which is vacation beers. It's the summertime. We're kind of in that spirit of I don't want to fucking work. I mean,
That's
in
my
that
spirit every day.
Yeah, we're in that spirit anyway. Especially this guy, Brandon. He's always in vacation mode.
He's always giving his tickets away to Nick.
Hey, Brandon, let me know if you want to come in. Anyway, yeah. So we're doing vacation beers, and hey, I'm already pre-gaming. So let's see who we've got with us tonight. Starting with Mr. Lee Russell.
Oh, they must be aroused on site.
Thanks, everybody. Yeah. Hi. How's it going, Nick?
Well, it's going all right. Tired.
Did you say you're tired, or did you just call me Tiger?
I said tired. Well, you know what? It could be.
All right. Well,
you go, Tiger.
Anyways, speaking of big cats,
so much tension.
The beer I brought is the now Canadian produced Modelo Especial, and it's got a big lion on there. So
oh wow,
we're close to tigers anyway.
You get big old packs of that at Costco now.
Ain't no lion.
Every fifth bottle has every fifth can has a little bit of geese spunk in it.
There you
go. You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me. You hear? Hell's coming with me.
Who's that from?
Yeah, that's from Tombstone.
Oh,
no.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was from Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Thank you, Lee. Let's move on to the second person that showed up here tonight, which is the other Lee. Lee, how you doing tonight?
I am fantastic.
You're running solo tonight.
Yes. Yeah. Rob is finishing his schooling in Kingston. So he's going to be graduating this week. So I'm very excited for him.
So
yeah.
For a change, somebody else is hitting him with the Board of Education.
Oh. Yeah.
He's in for a spanking by Board of Education.
Forever student. Anyways, yeah, so it's just me tonight. But sorry, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint. Couldn't be your favorite queer on the show tonight.
I mean, I hope at least you brought a good beer. Otherwise, it's not even worth it.
We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I picked. So when I got this one, vacation beer, every time I'm on vacation, I always like to have like fun drinks. So I thought same thing for fun beers. So I'm also really broke, so I just have what's left in my fridge.
There we go.
Prefacing that right now. So the one I picked is called Death by Ice Cream. I don't know how good this is going to be because it's been in my fridge for a while. But it's from Wood Brothers Brewing Co. And it's Death by Ice Cream.
Wood Brothers, okay.
Yeah, you got to stop being like Nick and don't talk yourself into a lower score before you even tried it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Hey, last time it really surprised me. It was really good. But I am fully admitting that I am just grasping at whatever I have left. It's great. But anyways, yeah, I still think that way though. I think whenever I go on vacation, wherever I go somewhere, even if I go for like an outing somewhere, I want to try fun beers. I don't want to try everything that I can have anywhere else. I want to go and try something that I can't have, or try something that's a little bit different. So this is kind of my idea of vacation beer. That's how I feel.
It's how you roll.
It's how I roll.
All right. Thank you, Lady Lee. Let's move over to everybody's, well, I would say favorite Greg, but you're the only Greg here, so
That's
Yep.
still technically true.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what?
True.
I don't know how well that comes out on camera,
Live
but
nudes.
as always, we encourage live nudes here. Although she's not nude, my wife is currently right behind me in the pool and does not wish to be on camera, but she's enjoying the pool. It's not really a vacation, but hey, this is. Oh, the lights just went on in the backyard. How fancy. I'm not a big vacation person, so I've sort of interpreted this a different way. I don't really like to travel all that much, as you know, because I have a pool. People travel to me. I don't need to travel. I don't like getting on a plane if I can avoid it. Although I might later in the year. We'll see. I mean, the obvious thing is if I'm traveling somewhere, whether by plane or car or whatever, I'm going to drink whatever's in that local to that place because, you know, obviously I want to try their beers. I want to try, you know, whatever they have. That obviously makes sense, right? And since I haven't traveled anywhere recently, I don't have anywhere beers. So I'm going to say, you know, what if I just want to take a staycation and I just want to enjoy time by the pool? I just want to have a good time. Well, then, you know, what would I have? Well, realistically, probably going to have GLB because it's well priced, it's delicious, and I can get it very easily. But wait a minute. I'm not Carrie. I'm not going to review Hayes Mama for like the 13th time on this show. So, I mean, there's no reason to do a Canuck. So, well, let's expand our vacation horizons. Let's say, okay, we're not traveling anywhere too far. What if I'm just like, you know what?
I see where this
I'm
is
gonna take a little vacation. What if I were to go visit my buddy Nick in the great land of New Brunswick? You know, great island. I believe it's like adjacent to PI or something like that. Yeah, and I were to go visit Nick, and you know, maybe I'll bring my bike, and you know, Nick. Obviously, Nick is going to show me around. He's going to take me to all the good breweries. I mean, not Moosehead, not Foghorn, but yeah, I'm sure there's other good breweries in New Brunswick. Nick is going to take me around. But the most exciting part is going to be going to go hang out at Nick's house. Maybe we'll do a BA101 together. And what is Nick gonna offer me a drink? I don't really care because I'm more interested in meeting Nick's dad, Ron. So let's combine the two things. Let's have a staycation beer plus I go visit beer. And that's just my long-winded intro to just say I'm having a Ron's Lager by GLB.
That's great.
And I assume that's exactly what Nick's dad looks like. So there we go. That's
I mean,
it.
it's honestly not far off.
There we go. That's my story, and I'm kind of sticking to it.
Oh shit! Oh fuck you, Greg.
Fuck me.
All right,
And then of course the live nudes.
Right. All right. Thank you, Greg. All right. So to introduce my beer, I mean, everybody knows how much I like Sol these days. I like drinking. I don't know what it is. I just love drinking something out of a bottle. Nice, crisp, cold.
So replace your morning coffee.
Exactly. No. It just has Brandon. No. But I mean, really, when it comes to being super refreshing, I don't know what it is. It just like this summer, I just been hooked on just drinking like macro lagers out of the bottle straight. The ones that I can still get out of the bottle. Now, I've drank since we did the BA101 of Sol. I've drank so many of these. I think when did we do that BA1 like April or something like that? I've gone several dozen of these bottles, these Sols now. So I feel like at this point, Sol, as much as I like it, is low-hanging fruit, so I'm not doing that beer. I am actually going to do another beer, which comes in a bottle, that I really like. That's a nice vacation crusher beer that I could, go through a 12-pack of or more. Which, in this case, is a beer from from Lee's stomping grounds. Originates, I believe, in Halifax.
Okay.
Schooner.
Oh.
From the other side of the Olin family, which stayed in Nova Scotia, not the New Brunswick side, which founded Moosehead.
So not the ones that fired Scott and potentially...
Yes, the good side of the Olin family that did not fire Scott.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe one day Scott will get a job at Alexander Keith's.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that'd be nice.
That's kind of the same umbrella as Keith's, Labatt, that shit.
Yeah, Olin, Schooner, Keith's.
I mean, it really would be nice of Scott to get Nick some free beer, really.
I mean, never did that when he worked in Moosehead. Anyway. All right.
Terrible friend.
Okay, so let's circle back and we'll get our histories on the beers that we've got.
Yeah. So I should just add, Gregory brought up a good thing. My whole philosophy around picking this one is, it's I pretty much just do staycations because I'm almost pretty much forced at this point because I can't really go anywhere. So I just go for like maintenance beers and everyday drinking beers and stuff like that. And Modelo Especial has been a staple of the last couple months now that it's been in the NSLC, especially since it's come in the 12 packs. It was just in the single cans for a little while. And of course, before that, it was the original actual Modelo from Mexico in the bottles. But now we got to, settle for the slightly less good, but still pretty damn good maintenance beer version that is made here in good old Canada. So my history of it is that I've been drinking it for the last 2 months, I guess, since it's come back. And before that, I really enjoyed the original Modelo Especial that we used to get. So yeah, that's about it.
Nice. All right. Thank you, Lee. Let's move over to the other Lee as soon as I can find where the fuck my mouse went. There you go.
I think I already said my history last week because I got the same brand. So it's just a brewery, a very small but very tiny brewery from my home school town, my elementary school town, which my elementary school is a garage now. But yeah, it's just super farmland, like super, super farmland. There's nothing around. Like, you have Alexandria that has the giant tiger and the grocery store and the pharmacies. And that's it. You have a bunch of restaurants. And then all the small towns have like maybe a restaurant, maybe a garage, maybe this. Like, there's really nothing around. Like, it's just farmland everywhere. So that's where this beer's from, and that's my history with it.
It's pretty much the Annapolis Valley, except for my town has an Air Force base, and then instead of a lot of farmland, it's more like orchards and shit.
Sounds like Sussex, New Brunswick. Brandon knows what I mean.
There is an airport in Alexandria, but literally it's just a landing.
Wow.
Does that fly over Van Cleek Hill?
Yeah.
Is it?
Which is further away than on Pryor.
Service on Pryor and Van Cleek Hill and all places closer than Alexandria.
Pryor's the closest to everywhere. That's just how the curvature of the earth works.
Yeah.
It's a landing strip because they have like the air cadets. So that's where they use the landing strip. Yeah.
It's not the only kind of land. It's been...
Wow.
What was that, Mr. Robot?
Oh, my computer just locked up for a sec. I was just gonna say it's not the only kind of landing strip in that town. Oh.
I knew Nick was gonna be a pervert about it.
This is Bolter. This is Seven Jar.
Boulder.
Aw, cute.
And what are they doing living with you right now?
They exist here. This is Rob's cat, the stripey one, and this one here is his friend Chubba. That's his cat. But they.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So the cat has a cat.
All get along?
So they're watching you while Rob's away. That's very nice of them.
Yeah.
Is Angel still there, or has Angel been shipped off?
Angel is by the front door right now.
Oh, Dan's waiting to come in there.
Oh, but he's just in time. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think they're a bunch of pussies.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, I don't grow up. All right. Let's go over to Greg. Greg, what's your history with your beer?
I have no history with GLB whatsoever. They're a new upstart brewery. I'm looking forward to trying them. They make some beers. I've tried what there's Canuck, Octopus, Wants to Feet. must be Canadian pronunciations. I don't know. There's something about a Haas Mama. I don't know what that is.
I've never even heard of the Great Lakes. Like, you got
Haysboro.
lakes over there or anything? Like,
I don't know.
what makes it
Just
so
a bunch
great?
of cesspools and toxic waste.
Got a cat here. She's
oh, you
kind
got
of grumpy.
you got Blofeld's cat. That's great.
Yeah, she shaved, and then Bruce is here. Hi, Bruce.
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 How are you?
Oh, buddy.
Who, despite having the worst teeth in the world, somehow has very good breath. I don't know how that works, but right, buddy, you got good breath. Yeah, and you should have terrible breath. Anyways, yeah, that's my history of GLB. I have absolutely none. Never tried it. Never planned to try this brewery again. And from what I heard, I don't know. I think this is just something that came out with like last week or something. And I don't know. I don't follow them on Instagram or the Facebooks or anything like that. So
Or take your friends there and buy them beer.
Yep.
no, I would never do a thing like that. But I think it's nice of them to just honor Nick's father for literally no reason.
They literally started up just to make that one beer. It's like a pop-up brewery, and they're going to be closed next week.
Yeah.
Like
Actually,
Nomad Brewery.
So apparently, upon reading, Nick's father is actually the founder of Granite Brewery, which is another brewery, and they're an old school brewery too. They've been around for like 20 years.
Granite. The fuck?
Yeah, they're in downtown-ish Toronto, I believe. Eglinton, and I don't know if it's Young and Eglinton or not.
Well, I think
They're fairly downtown. They don't have much distribution.
wasn't there
It's like
a branch
brew
of the
pub.
Granite Brewery in Halifax?
That's
for a while?
the Halifax
Maybe.
Granite Brewery was the original one, I believe, and Toronto is the expansion.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, apparently Ron Lowe is the one who actually founded it. So I'm trying to see. They don't mention anything. I'm assuming he's from New Brunswick, but they don't mention that. Yeah. So that's the story of that. Anyway, it's a lager after Nick's father. That's that rhymed. So there we go. Kind of. So there we go.
Yeah,
I can tell Dan's getting grumpy. He wants to introduce his beer to us.
Who's eating?
Well, we should also introduce.
Sorry to humiliate him.
We should also introduce Dan because Dan's late showing up because he's eating.
People just assume it's you without your wig on.
It's okay. I got my vacation shirt on. I'm ready to go.
Dan's actually on vacation,
Me too.
so whatever he drinks is vacation beer.
Right? By the way, hi.
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 I guess I should introduce my beer and my history. Since everybody's I can introduce my beer and do the history if you come back to me since I'm last. But the beer that I got is called Purple City. It's a triple IPA coming in at 10% alcohol by volume. It's made in Alberta. And since I'm on vacation, what I usually do, if I go places, I try to find beers from the places I'm at. Since I'm in Alberta on a staycation, it's an Albertan beer. So
Yay.
I thought I'd try this. And the other thing I like to do is when I'm on vacation is drink very heavy, very high alcohol beers.
Huh.
So there it is right there. And my history with the brewery, I've had quite a few of their stuff. My history with this beer, nothing. So there we go.
So
Now, in case somebody wasn't paying attention, Dan, how high ABV is that?
10%.
Jesus.
All right, that's
So
a good healthy percent.
What was the name of Dan? What was the name of that beer again? Because it wasn't paying attention.
Purple City Triple IPA.
Is Purple City the name of the brewery?
No, it's from I want to say SYC, SYC, SYC.
SYC.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
Sounds like something my dog would make.
Ooh. Dan
And
again
it's-
bringing a knife to a gun to a knife fight.
Yep. I already know that it's not going to be winning from one person, but that's okay.
Well, why is it not going to be winning, Dan? Does it have some ingredient that we might not like?
No,
Does
it's
it have
hazy.
lactose or something? Oh, there goes Lee.
Well, I mean, if
Greg.
it's a New England hazy, then yeah, but otherwise,
It's a triple. So.
All right,
So, yeah.
time will tell.
Plus Dan's dipping his beer in ketchup, so you know.
Jesus.
What?
Oh,
No,
well,
I'm not
Yeah.
Redbeard.
Wow. Secrets have been revealed.
Shots fired. Sorry. So yeah, that's what I have.
Nice.
So yeah, it's it's after my nice little tequila sunrise I had. This is a good chaser.
There you go. Well, what would you estimate your ABV of that tequila sunrise? Were you just doing like a Nick type pour when he was doing gin and tonics? Or it was.
It was a large glass, so about 3 ounces. 3 ounces of tequila to about 6 ounces of orange juice.
Yeah, so you're doing Nick pours. Good
Yeah.
for you.
And a touch of grenadine.
Just a touch.
Just to give it that color.
So Dan's going to be quite friendly tonight.
I'm on vacation and I still have to do a lot of cleaning before my family shows up tomorrow. So I need all the drinks I can get.
Oh, okay.
So I wake up tomorrow going, hey, I don't remember cleaning half this shit. Yes, good for me.
All right. Thank you, Dan.
No,
Let's scroll over to the one nobody wants to hear from, me. So yeah, I'm doing Schooner Lager from the Olden Brewery in Halifax. This is actually one of those old, they still make it grandfathered beers. It's from Nova Scotia. This is made by Labatt, which Labatt bought out the old Olden Brewery, which also owned the Alexander Keith's Brewery, and Alexander Keith's is perhaps a bit more famous. But yeah, this is they make this, and I think Olden export still. As far as my personal history with this is kind of one of those ones that's been ubiquitous since I was a kid. I remember like going to ball games with my dad, and they'd be drinking beers afterwards, and this is like one of the common beers that they used to drink along with like Moosehead Pale Ale and Tenpenny and Alpine and Canadian and Labatt Blue, and like you just see that. I remember like having a fixation about like when I was like a preteen about collecting bottle caps, and I remember like the iconic picture of the blue nose on the cap, which was pretty cool. Like fun fact, actually, the beer itself is named after the blue nose, which was commissioned by the Olden Brewery to build a replica of the famous sailing ship from the 1920s. I think is when the original was. So eventually, they sold the schooner to the government of Nova Scotia in 1971, around the time that the Olden was bought out by Labatt. So schooner was Olden was bought out by Labatt. And now today it's made by the AB InBev group, primarily the Labatt Brewery in Halifax. Again, going back to my personal history with it, I remember the first time I tried it, it's like one of those ones that I probably tried way back in like the early 2000s or something, just because it was ubiquitous around here. The review that I did on Schooner, it was review number 34 on Maxwell Star's Beer Review that was uploaded in May 2011. That's like the month after I started doing BeerTube. So according to Untapped, I untapped it back in 2015, but I know I've had it way more often than that. And this has actually been a favorite go-to. Anytime I want a macro lager, this has been one of my choices. It's either this or Moosehead or some other local macro choice. But sometimes I just like buying a 12-pack of a refreshing, like the basic bitch beer, and this has been a solid go-to. Anyway, yeah. So, do we have any volunteers to read the comments? Mostly Brandon.
I'll do it.
All right.
All right. So first off, we had Rob saying TikTok. Then we got Brandon coming in saying hello. And
Everyone.
And Brandon's laughing, and he says, I was actually planning on crashing early, but usually I end up staying up anyway. LOL, but I'm good for now. I am tired in case I crash early. LOL.
Basically saying, fuck you, Nick. I don't want to hang out with you losers.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Fucking losers. And then he laughs again at something. Then we got Paul in here saying, any glass not half full of alcohol is a half.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just simple math.
Mm-hmm. He also says, I do like antiquated traditional brews, Nick.
There you
I wouldn't say necessarily. I'd say Schooner is an antiquated traditional brand. I wouldn't say it probably tastes anything like Schooner used to taste when it first came out. Dan agreeing with Paul on this is true. Half of booze is a vacation drink. Okay.
And the other half is a post and pre-vacation drink.
Mm-hmm. Brandon says I'm drinking a crafty Radler from Pump House in Moncton. So again, why is he not on
that's
the
a good vacation beer. You could have brought that on.
Why is he not on the panel? Why are you being a
But
jerk,
he's
Brandon?
so tired, Nick, and also fuck you, losers.
Yeah, I guess I can understand. He's young. He's got his whole life ahead of him. He doesn't want to hang out with these corpses in waiting. So anyway, I'm drinking Crafty Radler from Pump House. This one is grapefruit and tangerine. It says it's a combination of a craft beer and fruit soda. Yes, which is what a Radler is.
Also, he is tired, so just in case crashes early.
Yeah, we kind of read that and dismissed it as a weird excuse.
He just doesn't want to hang out with an old person like Lady Lee.
Yeah.
Who's well past her baby making years.
Jesus fuck.
So terrible.
Hey, it's Brandon thinking it, not me. I'm just translating.
I mean,
I'm sure if he was here, he would tell us he's sorry he couldn't make it.
Yeah, Lee's really broken up about that whole not making a baby thing. I'll tell you. Then Paul says, indeed. Paul goes on to say, is Dan cutting cake in a mirror? What's that sound?
It's probably rattling the bottles to be putting the empty bottle of Schooner in.
I can actually imagine that Dan fucking cutting cake on a mirror and then snorting it.
It's cork. Coke.
As long as it's got lactose sugar.
Dan says it's not me. My mic is muted. I think it's actually Lady Lee eating out of whatever bowl she's eating out of.
That's true.
Yeah. And then Brandon laughs again.
All right. Do the shit time.
There we go. We're done. I don't know if anyone's noticed, like, on my thing, it's like you have crowns beside people. Is that like number one commenter, number two commenter, number three commenter?
It is YouTube's latest gimmick to farm engagement and to give that information to potential advertisers to show, look how engaged people are with our live chats. It actually does nothing. The points you earn do not carry over into the next chat or anything like that. They don't gain you anything at all. So it's a gimmick for kids.
Welcome, Torgo23. Oh, is that Rob?
Yeah, that's Rob.
Oh, yeah, that's Rob.
Yeah.
There you go. Or, Rob, you got to keep commenting to get above Dan, get above fucking Paul, and get above Brandon, who's probably going to sleep soon anyway, so he should be an easy target.
Yeah, it's just a nonsense gimmick to get
top fans.
Yeah, just to get kids and casual people coming in to like stay in the chat and make comments and stuff. So it works if you're one of those skibbity toilet people.
Oh shit! Skibbity toilet Dan is fucking getting comparative.
Rob doesn't even place anymore. Wow.
Like the points.
Somebody's played Portal before.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at the points thing.
I have.
That's weird gimmicky shit.
Yeah, it is. It's just dumb.
I mean, I don't even see that. I didn't even know that happened because I don't see it.
I can't even.
Outside.
I've seen a lot of this, and I can't even figure out the algorithm on what gains you more points because it's not the number of comments. It has to be like some sort of like triggering words in the algorithm that gain you points on your comments. So if you don't do a certain thing, But I for the life of me, can't figure out what it is.
It would make more sense if it actually.
You get 25 points for every time you make a comment.
It would make more sense if it carried over, like only through within the channel, of course. Like, hey, Brandon is the number one commenter. No, but I'm saying it would make more sense.
Because I've watched chats with streamers where people, where they've got like hundreds of comments filtering in all the time, and there's people leaving like 20 comments and not getting any points. So.
Yeah, well, Rob's trying to get up on the score, and I don't even see him at number 3 yet. So, yeah. And I mean, at this point, I guess Paul should be kicked down to number 3 because I think Dan's overtaken the number 1 spot because we've triggered his his lactoseness, so he's gonna get competitive.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, looking at the top fans list, everybody's got 75 XP. So I don't know what really makes the difference because I think Rob's made the most comments now.
So you're looking at the
Dan's
Well-
still number one.
Tell you what, let's post this here. There. Send live chat messages, send
friends.
super chats. Send
I got
everything
25
else.
XP for one comment.
Or I just got 25 XP for one comment. Oh, that's right. I can't see you. I think you're blocked or something.
No, well, I can see you now. I don't know if you can see me or not.
I can't get XP at all because I'm the host.
See, you're all trying to figure it out, dude. It's just farming engagement for your video.
And I just posted what it is on there. So
Yeah, but even that doesn't
No.
Play out in actual reality. So
doesn't.
I
Greg's trying
know
to get in there.
Greg
with it.
showing us his penis.
oh look,
Comment. Wow, Thomas Metal 75, an actual comment.
Oh,
Hey,
we got-
man,
we
how's
got
it
a-
going? Haven't seen you in a while.
yeah,
Cheers, buddy.
I hope you go away, you little worm.
Get me up.
Hey, Lady Lee made it into the number 2 spot. Why was her penis better than mine?
Is Leah number 2? Well, that's Leah. Leah's tied for everybody else's 75 XP.
I don't know. I have 75 as well.
All right, this is silly.
He's made like 50 comments and he's not even on the board.
All right. This is silly. Anybody want to go circle back around and talk about our beers?
Sounds good.
Oh my goodness. I had to change beers.
Had to change beers. Was your other one bad?
It was really bad. Yeah, it went bad.
Do you want to go back to Lee and go through?
Yeah, let's go,
switch
Lee,
that?
and we'll talk about the other choice of vacation beers.
Okay, so same brewery, so I don't need to redo my history. I will dealer's choice on this one because they're both similar and I don't really know the difference. So I have a double triple Vic Secret at 8.5% and a double triple Rawaka at 8.5%.
Is that like a new metal beer?
Do you not know?
So Rawaka and Vic Secret. Ooh, I forget what those hops taste like. I know I've had both, but I try to.
Rawaka?
Let's go with Rawaka. Waka.
Oh yeah, it could be that too. Could be Fuzzy the Bear.
Okay, we're good. I opened it, and it wasn't like too bad for the explosion, but like I could smell it. Anyways, I did try it to see, and it's unfortunate because flavor-wise, it was really fucking good. But you could tell, like the notes that I could taste were really good, but unfortunately, there's really off taste. So that beer is dead. So I'm drinking this instead. This is now my contender.
What type of beer is that? I missed.
A
Does it say
double
double IPA or something? Or?
double triple Vic Secret. Yeah, IPA.
Okay.
8.5%.
Not
Vic
Did you get Rawaka?
Oh, Secret. Oops. I did Vic Secret. I meant to open Rawaka one. But
Oh, we're paying
Off
attention.
the show.
This is very unprofessional.
What is it? Double IPA? What is
She's
it?
about
Double
as
IPA?
she's about as reliable as this points thing.
that's not right.
Are you calling her a number 2, much like she is in points right now?
I have to figure out what a Vic Secret is, though.
It's
It's a hop.
It's a hop type.
It's a secret.
Yeah, there are types of breeds of hop.
What kind of hop? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what kind of taste am I getting out of it? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, that's beyond our pay grade.
Hmm.
We need Ashley Sexton for that.
I'll look it up right quick. Australian variety known for their vibrant tropical fruit and pine characteristics.
Ooh,
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. That does help.
Unfortunately, all that is like so like kind of it's such a kind of broad thing because it's like, okay, well, where do they put it in the boil? How much of it do they put in? Do they use it as an aroma hop, a flavor hop? It's complicated. That's why we need Ashley Sexton.
This one apparently is like a one that will do a little bit of everything. So aroma, flavor, and bitterness. It'll give you one or more of the following: pineapple, passion fruit, pine, apricot, or subtle herbal and earthy notes.
Ooh.
So a bit of everything.
Yeah.
They better let me know that I'm deep throating that pine tree.
And it says they're very similar to Galaxy hops. I mean, they're both Australian hops. So,
I find all these kind of newfangled, no cap Riz, new kid hops or whatever. I find they're all kind of similar. They don't.
New kids on the hop.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised there's nobody's ever called a beer New Kids on the Hop yet.
I'm sure they have.
Oh, then there might be one. But I mean, all these new fangled fruity tropical hops are pretty Ohio at this point. So
Ohio.
Yeah, that's what the kids say.
Mm-hmm. No cap. All right. So.
Yeah, there's. I'm just trying to think. So far, at least 7, 8, 9, at least 10 beers by that name. So not as many as I'd think, but yeah, there are 10 beers by that name.
Oh, the kids on the hop.
Secret?
Yeah. Oh, no, not with Vic's Secret necessarily, but New Kids on the Hop there's about 10 beers that I
Oh,
from
I thought you were talking
various
about this one.
breweries.
So I'm assuming Lady Lee's beer is just a one hop IPA, maybe.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of. It's really hard to find any information about the beers. Like they come out and then they kind of disappear because they have like small batches on a continuous basis.
Yeah, you were
the same ones. Yeah.
Yeah, you and Robert talked about that the other week, right? That brewery. It's just like we just make whatever this week and then it's gone the next week, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of breweries, if they don't have like the resources, they don't really have much to say about them. Like places like Bellwoods and GLB, they do that. They'll actually write something up about them. But like a lot of breweries don't have the staff or the incentive to do that.
Especially since it's such a small town, there's only like this brewery, and then there's a Bose in Vankleek Hill. There's a good distance between
Right next
when
to
you're driving, because you have to drive to one of these locations. It's not as if you could just like a hop, skip, and a jump away. So like people are just gonna show up because like it's so fucking country. Like there's just nothing around that you either go to the Dépanneur to get beer past the border because there's nothing on our side, or you stop here, or you stop at the LCBO or beer store in Alexandria. Like it's a pretty big leap. So they have like a small group of people, but it's enough to keep them going. So they don't really have to worry about what's on their site because most people just come in. Like their website is garbage.
Yeah. Most breweries are, because if they can't afford it, they'll just literally have, okay, who knows a little bit about website design? All right, you get the job. Go do it.
I mean, most breweries don't upkeep their websites anymore. If they do, like they got the money to pay someone to do it, but like if it's their staff who has to do it, or they're the brewer themselves, it usually doesn't happen. Usually it's much easier these days. Instagram or Facebook, you can put a post up in 3 seconds with a picture. Here's our new beer this week.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all they have. They literally
ideally a brewery would do both, but again, depends what kind of resources they have.
Yeah.
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 GLB was actually pretty smart when, like, I mean, it's going on about 10 years at this point, maybe longer, where they hired the guy, Troy something, I don't remember his last name, but he used to do the Toronto beer blog. Like he was back in the day when still the Wild West. And they actually hired him to be their social media guy, and he still works there. And he still does a lot of their advertising because they do their, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know if they have a TikTok or not, but like they go through all their various. I get an email from them every week. So I mean, they're on top of their social media. I mean, they clearly pay people to do it, but
yeah, and it pays for a brewery that size to have a website, right? Because they're a big regional brewery at this point.
Yeah, even though you can't really order their shit outside of the GTA area, but I mean I guess that's probably what makes them the most money. But it seems a little silly to me. But I guess they've got good LCBO distribution at least. So
yeah.
All right. All right. So we've talked about Lady Lee's beer. Let's go back to Mr. Lee so he can talk about his beer.
Yeah, Modelo Especial, Canadian version. Pretty good though. You know, like it's. I think the biggest difference between this when I'm thinking back of what Modelo Especial tasted like out of the bottle, the original from Mexico that we get up here. The original one tastes more authentically like a Pilsner. And of course, I think that just goes back to having like that sort of Germanic, Austro-Hungarian like brewing culture kind of instilled in Mexico and places like that during European imperialism. But that's a little bit of that is lost in this. Like this doesn't have any like the sort of spicy hop kind of notes that like the original has. That being said, it still comes off as like, oh, this is very much like a Mexican lager in the sense that it's very corn based, very corn influenced. You can sort of taste on the actual palate. Just and it's not like super sweet corn syrup or anything like that. Like there's a little bit of like a bready, almost caramel kind of thing going on, but mostly it's just like a refreshing kind of corn taste that you would get more like from like a Sol or a Corona if it was worth the shit. Actually, I saw a Corona the other day. They have like a Fest beer or something like that version of Corona that's dark. That like looks super interesting. It's like, why can't we get that? But
It's
anyway,
like Corona, but on a Caribbean island.
yeah. But this is good. I've been enjoying it since it showed up in the NSLC, and if I can't get the original Modelo anymore, this is a decent substitute, and it's a really good maintenance beer and staycation beer in my case, I guess. If I actually did take an actual vacation, I'd probably have to take it here for a week and just have a week off work or whatever. And this would be something I'd be hanging around in the yard with, drinking, stacking wood, tooling around, whatever the fuck.
Stacking the wood.
Yeah. So like, as a cheap macro, it's not even a cheap macro lager. This is actually more on the expensive side. The 12 packs of this are like $37 or something like that. Yeah,
Is it really?
Yeah, I can buy like a good robot. I can buy like a 12 pack of good robot lager for like, I don't know, $20 something.
Jeez.
Whereas this is just like, this is up there with like expensive craft stuff in 12 packs. So that kind of sucks, but whatever. I like the taste, so when I have the extra little bit of cash, I'll splurge on this. It's better than like buying like Stella Artois, which is like I find a little too sweet. I'm not as into that. But this is a really good maintenance, just fucking around in the yard beer kind of stuff and hanging out kind of beer, and it tastes good. It's one of those ones that it doesn't taste any worse by the time you get to like your ninth than you did your first. And
wow. I mean, that is important. If you are day drinking, you don't want a beer that like fucking by the end of it you're like, oh, this is a bit much.
Yeah, and I guess technically it's maybe falls into the light beer category because it's 4.5%, so it's a little bit lighter, so it's a little bit more copacetic with the day drinking ethos, if you will. Yeah, as you know, like as a macro lager kind of thing, I'd put it at about a solid 8. It does all the things it's supposed to do, and my own personal preference, I'd actually put it at 8 as well. I really enjoyed it, so yeah.
All right.
Dan has fallen asleep. Oh no, there he is.
I have that effect on people. It's fine.
He just looks so peaceful. I was like, God.
I'm on vacation. What do you want from me? Fucking excited? Bouncy? No.
Yeah, kind of. Like I was kind of hoping you'd rent a bouncy castle, stick it in your basement, and just be bouncing up and down the whole time.
Yeah, I'd hope you enjoy life for once, you miserable fuck.
Oh my God. I have to enjoy life? Do I really? Well, if Lee said so. Okay, hang on a second.
If me, the grumpiest man in town, gives you permission to enjoy life, you should probably take it.
Well,
Yeah.
goddamn, I'm sorry.
Or you just learn a lesson that you don't want to be like him.
Well, let me just go grab my guitar. I'll play you a little ditty.
No, you don't want to do anything with Diddy.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane.
You know what? That's a little baby. I'll never heard Dan.
Nope.
Nobody wants to hear a song from
I'm
Dan.
happy as a pig in shit right now because my wife hasn't been here in 3 days. She's been off camping, but she comes back tomorrow. So,
Well, I mean, Nick will definitely have to take this one offline because that might.
No.
no, Greg, no,
Yeah,
that's
she
not where
went
I'm going with that.
camping and never came back. Right.
I was gonna say, Dan's marriage now is in Nick's hands. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
I need all the Alberta stouts. Send them over, Dan.
So thank you, Lee, for your comments and your beer. Let's go to the next person. Now, the next person is Lee. Did you want us to circle back to you because you haven't had a chance to take a look at your beer yet? Really
I'm good with
absorb it?
that. Yeah, I barely started it, so.
All right, let's move on over to Greg.
Oh no, we're skipping over to Greg, and I'm not even prepared. No, my God, this is so embarrassing. Actually, I've been drinking this. This is the problem with any of these shows that like you'll have more than like just me and Nick and maybe Carrie on. Like it's like I have to savor this beer because it's like it's only one can. I should have bought a couple cans. Unprepared, Nick. If you were a teacher, you'd give me a bad mark for that.
I mean,
Not really.
I think he
Not
grades you.
a rubric.
You and your rubrics again.
No. There's only two things you care about. Do you want to eat it, and is the kid snarky? That's the only two things you have to worry about.
Yeah, it's a perfectly understandable rubric that can be followed, but you have to make it difficult. That's the problem.
I'm sorry. I actually do my job properly.
You're
Unlike
not sorry
She
at all.
she just wants to make it so complicated that us normals can't understand it.
Yeah.
that there's a level of success that they know how to succeed. It's not a mystery to them.
All I'm saying to you is you maybe do better with your food.
Ooh.
Anyways, at this point, we're just arguing gibberish, so there's no point for that. Anyways, before I finish this lager, so
Gibberish.
am I gibberish? I mean, you're probably not wrong.
Gibberish.
So Ron's lager. So a few kinds of lagers. Not really that many kinds of lagers, but you've got your lagers that are like, oh, this tastes like water. You got the ones that are like, oh, this tastes like corn chip ass, which is mostly your. I'm sorry if I'm boring you. You got the ones that taste taste like corn chip soda asshole, which is mostly your macro lagers, including Moosehead, even though it's not technically a macro. And then you got your ones that kind of try to hit above their pay grade, where it's a lager, but this is more like an IPL type deal where there's a good amount of flavor to it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it might shock somebody who's just looking for a lager. This is definitely the third option, where this is a whack load of flavor. In fact, I'd say it's got more flavor than most Pilsners, and most Pilsners are usually already more flavorful than a standard lager. To the point where if you gave me this and told me it was like an IPL, I'd be there. It doesn't quite have the body of a pale ale or an IPA, but it's got a lot of grassiness, little bit of bitterness. It's not terribly bitter by any means, but I do think somebody like our good friend Ron Lowe, who I believe is not a big beer drinker, if at all, I think if you gave this to him, I don't think he'd enjoy it very much. I think he would kind of be like, "Oh, this is one of those weird Nick's flowery beers. Here you go, Nick. You can have that right back."
Yeah.
One of those fruity hippie beers my weirdo son drinks.
Yeah, no cap to this one. So I mean, I don't think it's a bad beer personally. I personally find when breweries make beers like this and call it a lager, I feel it's a little disingenuous because it's not what somebody expects when they're getting a lager. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. That's where my rating is going to come in. But I do think when people are looking for a lager, they're looking for something kind of smooth, something tasteless. Hopefully, it doesn't taste like ass, like so many macro lagers do. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. Is I actually enjoy this. I think it's a tasty lager. I just personally would. This is not something I'd give to anyone who's like, I want a lager. That's not what I'd give them. I'd give them even a fucking Coors Light or something, which I don't particularly like, but it's a serviceable beer.
You're serviceable.
You know, well, thank you. That's like literally the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Ever since I insulted your rubric that is just gibberish.
Greg is gibberish.
You're back to being gibberish.
I am back to being. Well, listen, I was having a good run. Now you know what? Because Lady Lee's here. You know, we got Ron's ale. Let's do a little cuvee, shall we? Now, of course, ideally we'd have Swiss Chalet sauce, but then Lady Lee would leave. I also don't have any Swiss Chalet sauce, so stick around, Lady Lee. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be there. We're just gonna. You know what? We're gonna cuvee with a little Canuck. So you know, let's just do about a 50-50 split. I think that's about more or less. Let's see how this turns out.
What's the rubric for gibberish?
How much do I want to eat it, and how snarky is the kid? See, it all boils back to Lee's literal perfect scoring system.
It's almost as if I nailed it the first time.
Yeah, I mean, listen, his bald head he's literally Lex Luthor. He's just a fucking genius. I won't talk about Superman anymore, Nick. Dan, I promise. That's all I'll say.
What? Superman's
no. Listen, spoilers. I'm sorry, Dan. Lex Luthor's the bad guy in it.
I'm a little upset that Dan was like. Dan looked like he was Spider-Man. He was shooting
flies too as a spoiler. So fuck all you guys.
It is.
I also saw Dan fucking shooting spider webs at me like he's fucking Spider-Man. He was doing this kind of gesture.
I was doing this.
Oh, well,
some sort of home base in the Arctic too.
All I saw was this, and I thought you were just shooting your hand web at me.
You just want a little bit of my liquid web.
Listen, Dan. One day we'll meet. I'll discover that you're 3 feet tall and you can shoot your web at me. That's how our journey together.
Wow.
Is
Shoot it longer than I am high.
That's how our mutual vacation is going to go. Anyways, I've probably talked enough. I'm putting Lady Lee to sleep. Basically, mixing with Canuck, it becomes a Canuck. That's really all it is. It gets lost in Canuck. So, as a lager, again. Well, I personally like it. I'm going to give it about a 6 for a lager because I just don't think this is something you would give anyone that even remotely wants a lager. If you want somebody who wants an IPL or even a Pilsner, it might be more acceptable. I find calling this a lager a little bit disingenuous, especially since I don't think Ron would like it. Personal enjoyment, it's good. I give it an 8. I have no issue with it. It's certainly not the best lager I've ever had, but it's not bad. I enjoyed it. I'd buy it again, reasonably priced. I think it was $3.35 for the can. No real complaint. No, I mean, I'd prefer my lagers to be under $3, but $3.35 I can live with that. You know, especially it's a one-off brew. It's not something that they're going to release in the LCBO. So there it is. It's good beer. I would probably just not serve it to friends that want a lager. I don't even. Well, Scott might like it now. I don't think Scott would have liked it 10 years ago. But
no. Scott would have called it poison 10 years ago, but Scott would like it now.
Yeah, so there you go.
There you go.
There you go. Greg has spoken.
I have spoken.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Let's go over to Mr. Dan.
Wait. Oh. Okay.
I'll come back to Lee.
Okay.
Angel. Hey.
Goddamn! I wasn't prepared for this.
Jesus.
Well, you go to Lee instead while you do your fucking
I'm good.
homework like you're supposed to?
I'm good. Hey, easy there.
Nick, let him solve the ticket on his own.
My God, you're drinking water on a beer show. Go fuck yourself.
Oh,
Well, I could also
there you go. You're drinking more water. Good for you. Good for you, Nick.
Hydration.
hydration between beers is important.
He's either going to be pissed a lot tonight or have a massive boner in the morning.
You got to make sure your hydration's up because so you do get a boner in the morning.
What?
I sleep with Bella. So I like to try to keep my boners to a minimum. I don't want to traumatize her.
A boner with your dog.
Hey, it's not my fault she wants to sleep on my
Ladies and
crotch.
gentlemen, we've just been taken off
Jesus
chat for some
Christ,
strange
what the
reason. What happened?
This is why
All
I
right.
can't sleep naked. I have to have a barrier.
You have to have the barrier between you and your dog.
That's right.
Are you guys good talking about bestiality now? Can I continue?
I mean,
on?
we
Like,
haven't gotten to Alberta bestiality yet, but we'll work with what we got.
Alberta's
Ontario bestiality is a little worse. Anyways,
I mean, apparently some people want to fuck Premier Smith, so that's the worst bestiality.
That would be basically fucking a warthog or some shit.
it's fuck
Jesus.
over Daniel Smith. Fuck over.
What, like humping on a glass table while she's laying on the floor looking up?
If it gives her a heart attack and she dies, sure, why not?
Okay.
I think her and Rob Ford would make a nice warthog couple.
Oh my God.
Just match the offspring. Man, the next offspring would be the premier of Saskatchewan and Manitoba at once.
Did you say Rob Ford?
I did. I said Rob Ford.
So like he's kind
of like a good Ford now.
That's a Freudian slip.
said Rob
That guy
Ford,
deserves everything.
He said Rob Ford and Lee's vagina dried up.
Wow.
Okay, well, let's get back on track here because this beer is
Doug, it would have
definitely helping me get through all that chat. Holy crap! Now I've noticed that you guys come in with these nice light beers that you think that you'd be on vacation. Now I don't plan to be in Mexico. I don't plan to be in anywhere tropical or anything else like that. So my beers always come with a little bit of a caveat. Wherever I am, I will be drinking their local beers. Hence why I came back with a bunch of Tin Whistle from Penticton when I was there a couple of weeks ago. But since this is one of those local beers at 10%, it's actually doing a great job at making sure that great job at basically making it a very good vacation beer. Because A, it keeps the buzz going. B, the flavor behind it is actually not that bad. The only thing I find with triple IPAs at 10%, you do get that alcohol sort of bitter astringency from it, which if you're used to triple IPAs, it's nothing. It's part and parcel with these actual triple IPAs. The flavors of a nice little juice are in there. A little bit of a bitterness is there. And drinking it down within the last, how long we've been live? Okay, 40 minutes.
57 minutes?
I've been on for 40. But thank you for coming out and playing.
What?
I'm listening.
Yeah, you are. I'll give you that much. That's why I said thank you for coming out and playing.
What did he say?
I said for the last 40 minutes because I was late for like 18 minutes of the show.
What was that, Dan?
Playing? We're playing Gorf now? What's going on?
Gorf? Radar's going to show up. Want to play
Oh,
Gorf?
great. Thanks,
Gorf?
guys. The Radar's going to be here now.
We cursed.
Yeah. You
I'd
say
Gorf.
his name and he anyways. But this is actually a really good beer. I do
Gorf
like it.
in a while.
It's a great triple IPA. It works the way it's supposed to. 10%, yes, there is that. Like I said, alcohol astringency on it, which other people may not like. But if you like your strong ABV beers, you know this is in there and it's part and parcel. Now, that being said, Greg, screw you, you damn hippie. I had to open another beer because you went and did a cuvee. So I'm bringing out a beer.
You could have just used chalet sauce, to be fair.
I don't have chalet sauce and I don't have anything left over.
I think
Why
it's a
would you
shame that
hear
you guys
chalet sauce?
don't have chalet sauce.
Yeah.
You really should up your game.
I really should. I mean, I could go over to Safeway and get the powder and mix it all in and everything and have homemade
It's not the
stuff.
same. You have to actually go to chalet. Besides, chalet's delicious.
Man, Swiss chalet's gone downhill over the last couple of years, and
You're actually you're not wrong. Chalet's not as great as it used to be.
I'm not not listening to anything from Fart Hot Dog over here. Just
Yeah, I mean, if you do the proper thing, go to Swiss Chalet, get a double leg dinner with delicious dark meat, then it's perfectly great. It's the white meat that's gone downhill. You fucking whiteys.
Sure, Greg.
Rob, I'm coming after that number one, whether you like it or not. Anyways, I grabbed another beer from BC. This is from Backcountry Brewing. It is their Widowmaker Hazy IPA. This is one of the beers that actually got me on having these hazy beers and whatnot. It actually is. If you compare the colors between the two, you can definitely tell it is definitely hazier than the other one. So I've always enjoyed this beer. Unfortunately, the price has gone up exponentially. Thank you very much. Used to be $4.50 a can. Now it's $7 a can, imported. But because I'm on vacation and I'm spending a nice little amount of time here with you guys, I'll do a little bit of a cuvee for you, Greg, as you're surfing your porn there.
I
am. So here's to you, and here's to a good vacation.
Cheers to you, good sir.
And actually, that takes away that big alcohol astringency from that 10%. Okay, that's actually makes it a decent beer. But to everybody else, Lady Lee, Nick, and yeah, to you as well, Lee. I just want to say, cheers to you guys. If you're working, I'm terribly sorry. When you're on vacation, enjoy your vacation. This is my last day of freedom before I have a household full of people, including my mother, my brother, and nephew. So here's to a good hangover for tomorrow. Cheers, guys.
Are any of them hot?
God.
Not even gonna go down that path. No.
Now I want to see. Oh, Rob's actually overtaken Dan for the
yeah.
nice.
Now you caught up. Okay. However, so for the one that I actually went, the Purple City, for the style and everything, I give it an 8 for enjoyability. I like my triple IPAs. I give it a 9.5 because I like my triples. They do the job. The 10% is actually perfect for a triple. So yeah, this one actually is rather good.
So it's 9.5 overall enjoyment. What was the style? What was the style marker again?
You know what? I said 8, but it's going to be 8.5. Actually, you know what? I'm bumping up to 9. Sorry.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Thank you. Now let's flip it back to Lady of the Lee, who could tell us about the second beer she brought, because the first one was bad.
First one was unfortunately bad. It's really sad because the taste was so interesting, because what I did get behind the badness.
He's got a good one.
It had cookies and cream, blackberry, blueberry, and cookies and cream ice cream, blackberry, blueberry, and pumpkin spice ice cream. And the pumpkin spice actually came out. You could actually fucking taste it. And considering how old the can was too, the fact that you could still taste the flavor really surprised me. So it was very unfortunate that it went sour. Could have just charged extra for that beer. Should have just done that. Anyways, yeah, unfortunately I couldn't drink it. I'm very, very sad because this one comparatively is just not as exciting. And I like to have exciting beers and different things. So it ruins my vacation feel right now.
Vacation ruined.
It's not ruined, but I was very excited for that beer. Anyways,
temporarily set back.
Yeah. This one is really tasty. I have not been disappointed by this brewery yet. I think they do a really solid job with making their beers. I don't know if it's because they are such a small brewery, so they have to pay close attention, because if they fuck up, then they'll lose their limited fan base. Because every time I have something from them, I find the quality is just excellent. It's just a really good place to get beer. So this one, the 8.5, it goes down pretty smooth. I wouldn't guess it's an 8.5, except for the fact if you told me it was a double IPA, I could guess it that way. But in general, the taste-wise, it doesn't really taste drastically alcoholic. It just tastes very flavorful. So it kind of has this initial taste. There's like initial kind of piney bitter taste at the beginning. And then as it goes along, it gets into like a very like muted, I'm not 100% sure, but like a muted mangoey taste, I think. Like that's what I'm getting. But nothing like in your face or upsetting. Like it's not one of those things where people are like, I don't like these fruity beers. It's more of like a hint in the background. Like it's just that little natural taste to it. And then it has this like little bitter piney taste at the end. So it goes like through this nice bittersweet bitter like type of experience. So I find it like just like a really interesting beer to drink. So this is the kind of one, like I know sometimes when you drink beer, it's very one note. This one has a lot of depth. This one's really good. It's really good quality. Just gonna drink it again to say more stuff.
How does it taste and how snarky is it?
Mm-hmm. And it also has like a really nice smooth mouthfeel. So it's not just like a really good taste that you're getting a really nice mouthfeel as well. So it just goes down smooth. It tastes really nice. It's a little bit piney for me though. Like I'm more on the preference of like a little bit sweeter. But if someone who prefers like a pineier taste, this definitely is more on the pineier side. So that mango is nice for me because it takes that pininess and adds a little bit of sweetness. So it's not as intense. But I also find too with this one, the hot burn isn't as crazy. So the initial like hot, I find it's like kind of like at the beginning and at the end, the sweetness kind of kills off the hot burn, but it still has that bitterness, so you don't lose it. So quite interesting beer, quite tasty. I don't know, stuff, words, things.
Words.
Is the beer snarky at all?
Not as snarky as me, so.
There we go. That's good. So it's not going to lose any points.
Mm.
And would you want to eat it?
Oh my God. I had a kid today. Speaking of snarky, sorry, this is totally different. But I had a kid today who was just walked past me, like he was supposed to be doing his stuff, and walked past me and just leave. And I was like, where are you going? Why are you leaving? He's like, I have to go to the washroom. I'm like, you're supposed to ask. He's like, no, I don't. So I like, literally, I had my stern voice on. I was like, you are absolutely asking me out now because this is being rude and I do not like it. So he's like in the washroom and I'm like outside of the washroom. He's staring at me. And he's like, can I go to the washroom? I'm like, yes, you can go to the washroom. It was just that moment of like, this kid was like, literally got away from me and I got my teacher voice on and he was not.
I mean, if that kid had just whipped it out and pissed on your leg, he would have certainly shown you who's boss.
No.
There's this really fun Stephen King story. It's a short story about how in a little elementary school, this tiger somehow shows up in the bathroom, and then the kid ends up like, who discovers the tiger goes back to his classroom and is like, teacher, there's a tiger in the bathroom. And then a kid goes into the bathroom, gets eaten by the tiger, and more kids should be eaten by tigers in bathrooms.
In the bathroom.
I can't argue with that logic. It makes sense.
No.
Yes. Anyways, back to my beer. Sorry, that was just a random tangent.
I just randomly want to pee on Lady Lee, but that's just me. Anyway, go on.
Wait.
Nothing. Who said that?
Also, I find with a lot of beers when it comes to like IPAs, I find like the hoppiness can be a little bit too much at the end. That I'll start to get like heartburn instantly. This one I find I'll probably get it later, but right now as I'm drinking it, I can enjoy it. It doesn't attack me. It's not fucking destroying me, so it gets extra points for that. Anyways, so style-wise, if you go by like the description of the hop, I can kind of get it. Like it says it's a little bit of everything. Like it has a piney and tropical. I totally get that. So they did that really well. I don't know. It's pretty fucking good. Like it's for what they do. Let's go 9 for style and personal enjoyment. I think I'm just gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with an 8. I do find it really tasty. I do like it. It's more piney than I would like, but I do think they did a very solid job with it. The end.
Can't wait till she grades some kid's paper and she's like, it's really fucking good. A+.
You're not like that little shit who didn't ask to go to the bathroom. You actually paid attention.
Yeah, he's gonna give that little shit to give it to the bathroom a D- because you
He's too busy pissing and not learning. Fuck him.
too busy pissing. It's like having beans
Minus,
with your
minus.
fucking ketchup hot dog.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, we come full circle. Nick is the kid that didn't have to go to the bathroom.
So Greg,
You're right.
so Greg, how's it feel to actually be on a bit of a vacation where Nick's fucking passive aggressive bullshit is almost totally direct towards me now because I gave some of his fart dogs some bad grades.
This is why I'm trying very diligently, Lee. And the more gas station hot dogs,
This is National Hot Dog Day. You're disrespecting me on my national holiday. This is my religious holiday. You're
How about you make a hot dog that's worth this shit?
How do you stop being so grumpy?
I know you fucking
I'm not
hate
being grumpy.
kraut,
I'm
too.
just being critical.
You making
You're
fun of
not
my,
being
After the days of
German,
sauerkraut and nothing else. Come on, Nick.
make fun of my German heritage with hating kraut too.
Your
I
German
just-
heritage started 2 world wars, motherfucker.
My heritage goes way back before those fucking wars happened. I wasn't part of that shit.
I mean, Nick, just because your family ran a couple camps in the 40s does not mean you're that German.
Yeah, they were summer camps.
Excuse me. Yeah, because the white
Yeah,
better
like the summer camps that were in New Brunswick or something.
and slavery. Just because we didn't start a crazy war, it doesn't mean that our ancestors weren't fucking terrible.
Oh yeah. I had nothing to do with the shit in Europe, but
Wait, we only opened residential school.
But
Yeah, but
I
Germans
would
are pretty
suggest
bad.
I would suggest looking up like Google searching New Brunswick concentration camp, and you'll actually find shit.
I'm not surprised.
Listen, as long as Canada,
But they were Canadian. There was Canadians that did it, so it was fine.
as long as Canada created some great heroes like Chief Mina, then I'm satisfied with our heritage.
Yeah.
Right.
The ladies native tie-in.
She led the natives to better things, and that just is what it is. Like
I've probably got more
you
fucking
can deny that-
blood than she does.
You can deny the heritage. That's because you fuck native women, Nick, and good for you.
When you think
He's
about
native
it,
by direction.
when you think about it, Mina Hardy is really like
An
the
erection?
she's really the Joan of Arc of Native Canadians.
As in, really from France. All right, so let's go over to me, and I'm going to talk about my beer, which is Schooner or Schooner,
Schooner.
which is Schooner. I mean, really, it's CHOO.
After four, Schooner. After
Schooner,
six, it's
after
Spooner.
several Schooners. I've had two.
I could see an American seeing that label and going, Schooner?
Yeah.
What?
yeah.
Schooner.
Yep.
I mean, Schooner. What kind of what kind of boat is a Schooner? All right, so Schooner Lager. Yeah, what do I think about this? It's got almost like herbal tea notes, slightly earthy, kind of peppery. When it warms up, it gets a bit more adjuncty. Like you definitely get the rice and corn and the backbone coming out. It's a lighter flavored beer. I feel like it's the hops in it are much more potent when you drink it nice and cold, and then it's crisper when it's nice and cold. But overall, I don't mind it when it's drinking warm too. I really feel like this beer is really, really reminiscent of Carling Black Lager. It's just kind of like got that same kind of that earthy herbal hop note and a subtle like adjuncty corn note that comes out in the back when it warms up. Like Carling Black Lager is pretty much almost identical to this thing. But again, it's a beer I do like, and in this case here, it's one of the few lagers I still get in a glass bottle. So I still got a kind of like a secret love for this one. You know, like I will go and buy this. This is definitely one if I wanted to buy a bunch of beers to drink. I'm gonna go and buy a 12-pack of this one if I can get it in bottles. I know that a lot of breweries are starting to phase out bottles. And I hope they don't all do that. Like Soul's been one of my favorites to go to. So again, this is my second bottle of Soul tonight. I mean, this may be truly the vacation beer I would go with. This is definitely a good one as well. Yeah, I would say I would give this for style a 7.5, like a pale adjunct lager. 7 overall enjoyment. I mean, I ain't saying that this is a world class beer, but I am saying it's perfectly acceptable and definitely a go-to. Cheers. All right. Let's pan over to Mr. Lee, who's going to read the rest of the
Ooh.
I'm assuming.
Look at that deliciously shiny
Oh
head.
my god. Let's see. Go back to where we were here. Oh my god. There was a lot of talk about these fucking points on this thing. Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Yeah, good luck with that. Have fun.
Okay, let's see here. We had Brandon. What? These points are fake from Rob. And then Dan was mad because no getting above me. I'm going to be number 1. The cake is a lie. Like the points. Oh no, rigged. You're rigged. Wait, maybe I rigged? What do you call a cute portal? Adorable.
Oh.
Rob saying, ooh, 0 points per comment. Let's try this. Fill this up. That could mean anything. Yeah, I see 0 points. I hit the XP cap, 75 LOL, which was proven wrong later. There is no XP cap.
There is an XP for basic comment.
Your basic comment.
Wow.
What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. Yeah, okay, that.
Yeah, that was just me just sort of copying and pasting.
That shit that's not in reality.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a wild bylog appear in the chat saying hello, friends. Testing the points. Hi, Greg.
He's a good guy, that Bylog.
Yeah, I like him. Rob made a weird Frankenstein face. There was a penis. There was a douchebag saying cheers, Maxwell. There was a vagina. Vagina. Rob saying it's doing the job it was meant for. Then we have PENIS. That's not even the end of the show. And we got a penis.
I hope nobody offended Lady Lee with their penis. She may not even know what that thing is.
She usually just laughs at them.
I mean, she doesn't have children. She may not know what they are.
What the fuck? Mod should be exempt. Lead saying I'm just better than you. Whoa. That's the first time I heard that. This is true. The second, boo. Then there's a ghost. Then there's more boo. Then there's BS.
Boobs! Boobs! Did you know everyone missed that?
Boobs.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. Very clever. Very clever.
I think she was just saying BS.
I didn't understand it because there was no rubric for it. The crown system is
That's not a rubric work.
Well, the rubric for boobs is do you want to eat them and how snarky is the owner of boobs?
You're not how a rubric works.
This is chewing, by the way.
Do we have a way of hand?
Too long, so we're in the pool.
Okay, sweet. Then Dan says, "Oh, I wonder if this is because you haven't been subbed as long, or are you subbed?" Rob's saying that probably plays a role. Then Rob's saying if it doesn't give me a rank soon, it's not going to enhance the desire to sub. Wow, he's not even subbed to Nick. That's a
no kidding.
Fuck you,
He's
Rob.
been called out.
Yeah, what a man, what a mean man.
Oh, gross.
Then
Bruce.
Lisa's the chat max is out 75 points.
Apparently not.
Nope.
No, apparently not. Nope.
The basic one is 75. I literally just Googled it. I just tried messaging, so Rob probably subbed.
Whatever.
75.
No, but I'm sure there are influences for you to sub. This show. Okay, I'm getting really tired of this shit. I scolded Rob because he's like, "Is this a beer review show? You should know better by now, Rob." And also Dan's like, "After a bit of beer, no, it isn't." Rob says he's a slow learner.
Just be careful. He enjoys having his ass annihilated, so don't scold him too hard.
Dan says means you need to be back here more than. And I told Rob, at least you learn. We're mostly slow here, except for Lee. Rob says late marks. No, my eyes. I think that was when I think that was when I was commenting about Rob Ford and the bitch from the West fucking on a glass table.
The dead guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I apologize for the erections that Rob must have gotten from that.
Rob's is Swiss Chalet a sponsor?
I mean, it should be. We fucking buy enough chalet sauce from them.
Yeah, but you do really dirty things.
Let's change this. You buy enough Swiss Chalet sauce, Greg. You buy enough.
I don't even like the chalet sauce, which is why I save it for cuvées.
I haven't had Swiss Chalet since I was like a child because that's a child's restaurant. It's garbage.
I don't feel it. I don't feel it is. I feel it's just a general. Hey, I want something better than McDonald's, but I don't actually want to.
It's the McDonald's of roast chicken.
McDonald's, and I had McDonald's last night. Shit.
It's the McDonald's of roast chicken.
Hey, there you go.
I don't even know if the actual Swiss even have chalets anymore. It just
it's not even
antiquated.
fucking Swiss. Fucking Canadian.
Oh, no, I want fast food.
All I know is I'd like to eat it, and it's not snarky, so A+.
Exactly. There you go. And yes, number one, Rob says, ooh, sneaky, sneaky. Muhaha. Past the points cap, Rob said, I guess it's after a certain time. I can't figure it out. Yeah, no rubric for it. And Rob says, hey, real question. Well, he's asking the big question for the end of the show. If they're, what is the delicious magical beer for next week's consumption and review? Lee says Rob's silly.
Ooh.
Rob says that is a cool can. I think that was in response to Dan's can.
Wow. Dan can, man.
Yeah. Dan says it really is. That is the one thing about it that caught my eye. That and the ABV. Rob says actually. And then Lee put some pride flags in the chat there.
They didn't show up on here.
Trying to pad our stats there. I get it.
It's not working. That's why I think it's like this cap of.
Well, that just proves that the chat is bigoted. It hates the gays and the queers, and
right.
It won't give you points for being it. Dan's
Dan.
number one.
Unfortunately, I lost that one.
Mm-hmm.
Someone subscribed, and he got an extra 75 points for subscribing. Thanks to Lady.
There you go. Well, if more people subscribe, they'd fucking get more points.
Yeah,
simple logic.
Well, see, Lee, we have a rubric for it. And Rob says never. It's locked in now.
Brandon's at 100 XP. Torgo is Rob's at 150.
Let's see. Anything else here worth fucking reading?
Dan's in third place, tied with.
Brandon says.
Brandon, get ahead of me.
Brandon finds Swiss Chalet decent. It's way upscaled from McDick's. I mean, everything's upscaled from McDick's. What are you talking about, Brandon? Do you eat dino nuggies in a plate with ketchup? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
Okay, Lee, he is not Jamie, so let's not say things we can't take back.
I don't mind Swiss Chalet from time to time.
Swiss Chalet is fucking delicious. You're fucking crazy. It's delicious.
You eat spoons of beans with hot dogs drowned in ketchup. I don't care what your opinion is.
I tried to do it. It didn't work.
To be fair, Nick has coined I guess Nick has invented the term fart dogs.
Yeah, I didn't invent it. Lee invented when he was looking at my fucking hot dogs.
I mean, I saw hot dogs in a spoon of beans, and I immediately thought he's going to fart a lot after eating those.
Well, yeah, but
I'm glad there's some segregation between him and Ron Lowe, because I don't think Ron Lowe's a farter.
He's
a father, but not a farter.
Dan says, Rob, I'm coming for you, and that's not the only person.
Not the fun kind of coming either.
Wow.
Are you sure about that, Nick?
Whoa! Hey.
Anyway,
I mean, Greg's the one with a shirt on
I refuse to read any more comments because this is getting asinine and it's below me.
Oh, come
Well,
on!
why don't you read Brandon's
I got
comment?
number one back. Come
No,
on
I'm
now.
not. I'm not reading any more Brand's comments.
All right, I'll read them while your face is up there. So no, like twice a year, get a nice chicken wrap or chicken dinner. 3-1 blow you, blah 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 blah. All right.
Anyways, well, people are just trying to get points. Are we going to vote for beers or what's happening here?
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
let's
Greg wants
let's
to get
actually.
laid.
You know
You
what?
can
I'm going to
definitely
put
tell
Lee
he's
back
rushing
up on
right now.
screen. He's going to tell us.
I have a horny wife in the pool next to me.
Yeah,
so.
that's. I called it. I called it.
Does she?
Horny naked wife.
Wait, what was on Agnes's face? Did she have
Oh,
like
that's,
nicotine patches
those
on
are-
or something, or what's going on?
Oh, I'm being yelled at for talking too loud because she doesn't like to offend the neighbors. Those patches you see on her face are for mosquitoes. They're literally just like little
Oh,
mosquito stickers you
interesting.
stick on your face, and they're actually kind of pretty convenient because they work well, and they're not as messy as like just rubbing fucking cream or spray on yourself.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
there's a lot of rubbing. Anyway, so
Jeez.
hey
And
Greg. All
tugging.
right, so like Lee, of all the beers you heard here tonight, which one would you rather have?
All right, so Greg's sounded like a basic bitch lager and not a pilsner, so I'm not interested at all. Like, fuck
There we
that
go.
garbage. I know
I
Nick.
mean, I don't want your vote, but I don't feel that's what you should have gotten from my review. But anyways,
No, it just sounded like a not interesting lager to me. It didn't sound like something that wasn't a pilsner, and I'm not interested in that. Honestly,
fair enough.
Same goes for Nick. I know what Schooner is. I don't want to ever need to drink it again. I mean, if someone handed it to me, I would, but otherwise, I'm never seeking it out again. So, can't go with Nick. Lady Lee's. I'll get back to her in a second. Dan's sounded like a 10% piece of bullshit that I'm not interested in. Lady Lee's actually sounded interesting. It was like I was a little, on the fence because Vic's secret hops, it could go a bad way for me where I'm not interested. But she says basically mango and pine. So it's like, okay, mango is pretty much like almost a neutral tropic fruit anyway. Who gives a shit? And then she said like too much pine for me sounds like enough pine for me. So that sounded like the place to go. So I'm going to vote for Lady Lee's beer.
Shocker.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, okay, Redbeard.
All right. Thank you, Lee.
Recently, so we need someone to take his mantle.
All right. Lady Lee, of all the beers you heard here today, which would you rather have?
I am not sure.
Wow. Thank you for your patronage.
I think I'd probably go with my issue is like a lot of them I like sweeter beers, so a lot of them I found tend to be the more basic, like standard beer, like Greg and Nick. So I'm gonna go with Dan because his did sound more interesting. Like it's a vacation beer, so I'm the same way. I want to have something that's out there. I want to have something that's local, whatever, to the place. I want to have something that's like different. Like I don't want to do the usual basic, like what's the most basic of what they get. So I think we had a similar idea.
Bananas. All right. Let's go over to Naked Greg and see which one.
I'm not naked. For now, I have a bathing suit on that won't last long, though.
Sure.
All right. Well, let's go through this quick. Well, Dan's got some bullshit 10% beer. He doesn't get my vote. Lee has a Modelo, but I only like the Negro Modelo, so that's fuck you and your whitiness, Mr. Lee. Lady Lee, you should have gone for the pumpkin spice one. You would have gotten my vote, but instead you got mango and pine. No, thank you. Nick, come on.
You went bad, so fuck you.
Nick, come on. Schooner, come on, buddy. You can do better than that. So my vote is for Dan. Cheers, motherfuckers.
Ooh, okay.
Fuck you. Like literally, my beer went bad, and you're making me feel bad about it.
I just wanted to go through and piss everyone off, but then Dan gets my vote. So there you go.
Well, you shouldn't have given your beer the LCBO fucking aging method then, Lee, and maybe you would have won.
I still think with the aging, Lady Lee's first beer would have been better, but that's just me.
It was bad. It went right bad.
I feel you got Nick syndrome. It would have been fine. You think it's a chip that fell on the floor and therefore it's bad. It's fine.
Hey, don't break a rib over this, okay?
Whoa. Yeah, be
Wow.
careful. That's not, yeah.
You set that one up. I had just to hit it out of the park on that one.
No, well done.
It's like T-ball.
Right? I guess with me being up here, it's my turn to vote.
Yep.
Ah, shit.
Good guess, considering you're on screen.
Thank you. I like to guess these things. Well, okay. So here's the thing. When I gravitate.
Gravitate.
Gravitate. That's a new word. Look it up in the
Masturbate.
dictionary, folks. People in the U.S. will be
That's
looking it up
when
for
James Bond
days.
fucked that chick in Moonraker, where they had the no gravity. There was a gravitate.
That was a gravitate.
wow.
You're
Yeah,
right.
wow.
Okay. All right. Okay. First and foremost, Lady Lee, it looks like it's very hot there.
I'm fucking dying.
Heckinley, you guys, I just like you're pulling out these basic bitch beers that are just standard, run of the mill. I am on vacation in some fucking foreign land that doesn't know how to do these high alcohol beers.
It's coming on me.
Thirdly, I agree that if it was something I was following up with, then sure. But if I'm going to be having a vacation, it's going to be tequila sunrise. It's going to be a gin and tonic. It's going to be a rum and fucking Coke. And it's going to be something strong in the way of beer. So that being said, Lady Lee, you and I are tied.
Thank you.
I do like that 8.5%. It actually sounds really good, and I kind of want to try it. So, yeah. All right. That's me.
All right, so my turn. I'm going to vote for Greg's because that's the most interesting one to me. When it comes to drinking a vacation beer, I was looking for something crisp and light. I would definitely like an IPL. I think it's also the thought that it's got my dad's name on it. Modelica's close, but fuck you, Lee, right now. So, and of course the other two, meh. I mean, okay, when it comes to, I would like to try Dan's. I would like to try Lee's, but that's not the spirit of what I was looking for. So, I'm also drunk on souls right now. So,
because
everybody's interpretation is valid. I'm just saying I'm going by with what I was thinking.
That's fair.
So we either got two choices. We can either do.
I'm sorry, Rob's already voted. I win.
So no. There's a two-way tie right now, which is Lee and Dan Spear are currently tied, which means that either Rob or Brandon. Anybody who's
Rob's
in the chat, Rob's already voted.
Yeah. He said me.
All right. Well, if Brandon's still there, you got to pick either Rob or Lady Lee.
Okay, unless Brandon speaks up in the next 2 seconds, then Dan's
I was going to say, if you guys need a tiebreaker, you guys can plead your case to Agnes for 30 seconds each and see what she votes for.
No,
Agnes, I really like the fact that Greg's half naked in the pool. So there we go.
She can't hear what you're saying.
Okay,
sure.
Well, then I can't plead my case.
She could be the tiebreaker if you need it. To be fair, she'd probably vote for Lady Lee.
No, you can't vote for Lee,
Brandon votes for Lee.
You have to vote for Lady Lee.
The whole concept is there's a two-way tie, and we go to the comments, so it's either Dan or Lee.
It's Rob voted like fucking 6 minutes ago.
Yeah, but Rob jumped the gun because he wasn't sure. We didn't even have a conclusion at that point.
But Rob actually voted for me, so I mean, come on, I'm in it to win.
I mean, listen. Rob has accepted the fact he's not going to have sex for a few weeks.
I'm not afraid to hit a woman with my title belt just because I could.
Put your fake prop down, you fucking mark, and wait until.
There we go. We got a tie.
No.
Okay, you want Agnes to break the tie then?
Yeah, Agnes breaks the tie.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, she can't hear us right now, so I'm going to put you guys on speaker.
No, I'm going to just do
she's going to put headphones on.
and I'm not going to get it on camera.
Not
All
on
right.
camera.
You have 15 seconds each, not 30
Wow.
seconds.
You've known me the longest. You really want to vote for me. Dan gets the win.
Okay.
What? I'll show you my boobs.
I can show you my boobs when I'm there.
She's the
Okay?
show me
She's
her
seen
boobs. She wins.
I can show you my boobs when
I
I'm
knew
So
it.
there.
Lady Lee is the winner.
I,
Lady Lee is the winner because she has tits.
Yes.
I mean,
before anyone even said anything, I knew Lady Lee was going to get.
Damn it! You went with the boobs.
I mean, honey, have you ever seen Dan's tits? They're probably really nice.
They're bigger than Lady Lee's.
Dan believes they're bigger than Lady Lee's.
Fuck you, bitch.
Oh.
I was gonna argue my beer, but Jan said like I've known you for so long, so I'm like, okay, fuck it. If we're going,
God damn it! That was a winning fucking punch right there. Fuck.
Wow.
Hey, I lost my beer today, and it was actually a really fucking good one. So
Yeah, you came in. You came in hard. You came in strong, and then you pulled out your boobs. Fuck.
Lady Lee
I'm
wins
wearing a
with
beer
tits.
shirt. I'm in this to fucking win it tonight, okay?
I'm
God
so
damn it,
sorry.
woman. Do you see this? Fuck.
I have to take off my clothes because I got so hot. In the
Oh,
pool.
God
Sorry, guys.
damn.
Ed just wants to hang out. We're going way too long, so have a good night. Cheers, motherfuckers.
All right.
Penis. Good night.
We'll see you in 30 seconds, Greg.
So Greg gets no choice in the next week's beer is, and I was actually thinking with Mr. Lee gone, he could flash his can that he had from tonight's beer. And do we want to do Modelo next week?
We can do Modelo. We can do Modelo.
Can I get Modelo?
Can we do
No,
Modelo?
actually, I'm not here next
See if
week.
we
So
can
don't
check in. You could, I'm sure Greg. I think Greg has to buy a 12-pack of it, but I'm Greg will do what I tell him.
Well, Rob will be next week, so it'll be worth getting a 12-pack for.
Okay. Well, yeah, Modelo is fine. I would say it's worth buying. But yeah, like I can get Modelo in singles.
I'm not giving up this fucking title due to boobs, okay?
No one wants your Mark belt. It's fine.
So Modelo next week, literally.
I mean, why would I show up for it? Because I already reviewed it tonight, though.
Do not?
It's dual review. Why not?
Yeah. Well, what do you suggest? Do you want to do something different next week?
Oh, maybe I just won't show up. You guys can do Modelo. It's fine.
And if I get fucking Bret Hart's signature on it, it's no longer a Mark belt. Dick.
Yeah, Bret Hart signs a lot of belts.
Yeah, should have seen what he did with Goldberg's thing. That was funny.
I'm only saying the.
Yes.
What?
I'm only saying the Modelo Especial.
That's
unless you guys want to do like just a BY or a show and swill or something.
So I found the Modelo Especial, but I don't know if. Oh, it's because it's 6 bottles. Yes. Okay.
Oh, you get the original, maybe. Still.
Yeah, so we can get that. If that's something we want to do now or something we want to do later, that is a possibility for sure. So, yeah. That is the end of my blurb.
Okay. I mean, we could do something different next week.
Oh, Rob just said he can get Modelo in Kingston, so yes, we can get Modelo. That's where that belt with such a grumpy face.
Well, Greg's not here, so we can't like do one. We want to commit to like Lee's saying he doesn't want to do.
Doesn't
Modelo
matter.
again.
Greg's gonna buy his shit anyways. He'll show up.
Well, I think we'll say potentially we're doing Modelo next week. Potentially, if a better idea comes along that we could all get, we'll switch it up. It's not as if we haven't, but right now we'll say Modelo.
All right. Well, we'll say Modelo, but be on guard that we'll probably wind up doing something different.
Everyone's falling asleep here. Jeez.
I'm not.
Yeah, I did a 42K on the bike just before the show. So
I would love to say I did. No.
All right, we're taking the shit offline. Thanks for watching.
Since we don't have anything.
Lady Lee's the winner.
Turn it off.
Have a good night.
Penis.
Turn it off.
Penis. 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 Penis.
This is like some weird ASMR shit where Dan just can constantly say penis.
Well, fucking take it off the air. Penis. Penis.